name is Jane Jung. My favorite food is noodles. I can't remember when I began to like noodles, but my mom told me that I really liked all kinds of noodles since I was 3 or 4 years old. First, I'll give you a better idea of how much I love noodles. Second, I'll explain a bit more about my all-time favorite noodle dish, Korean banquet noodle soup. And third, I'll explain how to eat Korean banquet noodle soup properly, just in case I convince you that you must try this delicious food yourself. That's the goal, isn't it? Alright, first, let me explain how much I love noodles. I'm famous for loving noodles in my family. When I eat out with my family at a Japanese restaurant, I eat udon. And if we go to a Chinese restaurant, I definitely order black bean sauce noodles. Also, after barbecue, I need to finish with white noodles or cold noodles called naengmyeon for dessert. My family doesn't understand me. They just laugh and say, "Who prefers udon to sushi? Jjajangmyeon to sweet and sour pork? White noodles to premium beef?" But nobody can make me stop loving noodles. They always recommend that I try different foods. I mean, at least for dessert, Jane, they say. But when I order noodles for every meal anyway, they just sigh. I just can't pass up the chance to order a noodle dish when I'm at a restaurant. When my dish arrives and I look down to see the perfectly loaf of noodles sitting at the bottom of the clear broth, I can do nothing but smile at such a beautiful work of art. Then I take a bite. Next thing I know, it's gone. But I never feel gross after eating the biggest portion of noodles because they have less fat than other foods. They're usually made of whole grains, so they provide your body with healthy fibers which are good for digestion and overall health. And so, I guess the reason why I love noodles so much are 1. The chewy texture. 2. Every new noodle broth is a delicious surprise. 3. The visual combination of colorful topping and white noodles. 4. They're good for your health. And so, I'm sure it's pain to see that noodles are truly my favorite food. Now, let me introduce to you my absolute favorite noodle dish, Korean banquet noodle soup, kuksu. For those of you thinking, what in the world is Korean banquet noodle soup? It is thin noodles that is placed in warm broth, then decorated with garnish such as eggs, kimchi, and dried liver gim. The broth is my favorite. It is boiled with anchovy and kelp. Lucky for me, my favorite version of this broth is served with noodles in my school cafeteria once a month. I can't wait until that day. It's so clear and refreshing. When I know it's noodle day at school, it's almost impossible for me to concentrate in class. I got so excited one day that I ate 3 whole bowls of it. I usually just try not to drool on my school books. Now, have I introduced to you my absolute favorite noodle dish? Now, have I convinced you to give this Korean banquet noodle soup a try? Well, you need to know how to dish. So, how do you eat Korean banquet noodle soup? There really is an art to it. First, pour the hot clear broth over the noodles in a bowl. Then, serve it with sauce and vegetables. Add what you like, depending on your taste. Now, where can you go to try this dish? Well, if you can be patient, come to my restaurant. If I grow up to be a chef who makes noodles, I will make delicious, chewy noodles. And of course, they will look always beautiful thanks to my decorations. When people taste and see my noodles, they will think I must be a famous noodle chef. And who knows, maybe one day I will be. In the meantime, keep on eating noodles. They're healthy, beautiful, and delicious. And maybe one day I'll see you in my very own little restaurant for a wonderful bowl of kuksu. See you there. Thank you for listening. Catch you later.
This is the end of Jang Jae-in's speech. Judges can ask questions to the speaker.
Thank you for your speech. So, in the future, when you open your restaurant, you say that noodles are healthy. They do have low fat, but many noodles have a lot of salt, and they also have a lot of calories. So how could you make a healthier noodle for children?
We can put less salt and calories for my noodles.
Okay. Anything else?
Then put some more. Then put away some not good things and just put some healthy things to it.
What kind of not good things and what kind of healthy things?
Like salt or like bad thing, like salt or calories like that.